Why playing it safe will cost you everything. Part 1. Story. At the edge of a cliff, two tiny seeds landed in the same wind. Same rain, same sun. Only one of them dared to fall. The cliff stood high above a wide, open valley. Below it, the soil was dark, rich, and full of life. Above it, the rock was dry, narrow, and still. The first seed looked around and felt fear tighten inside. The wind was strong, the drop was deep. So it rolled slightly backward, settling into a small crack in the stone. This place is safe, the seed thought. Nothing can hurt me here. The second seed felt the same fear. It saw the distance, it felt the risk, but it also sensed the pull of the valley below. If I stay, the seed thought, I will survive, but I will never grow. And so, one quiet morning, it let go. The fall was fast, the impact was painful, but the soil welcomed it. Days passed, then seasons. Rain soaked the ground, sunlight warmed the earth. Roots pushed downward, strong and determined. Slowly, the second seed became a tree. Its trunk thickened, its branches stretched wide. Birds rested in its shade. Travelers stopped beneath it, grateful for its shelter. High above, the first seed still rested in its crack, unbroken, untouched, exactly the same. It had avoided danger, it had avoided pain, and it had avoided becoming anything at all. This is not just a story about seeds and cliffs. It is a motivational story with life lesson about risk, growth, and the quiet cost of comfort. Because in life, safety often feels smart, but safety also keeps you small. And that is why this motivational story with life lesson has been told for generations. Not to scare us, but to remind us. Growth does not happen where it is safe. It happens where you dare to fall and choose to grow. Part 2. Deeper analysis. The comfort trap. What makes this story dangerous is not the cliff. It's the place just a few inches away from it, the crack in the rock. Because that crack represents something most adults secretly chase, a position where nothing hurts, nothing risks, and nothing changes. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Comfort doesn't ruin your life by force, it ruins it by delay. The first seed didn't die, it survived, and that's exactly the problem. Many people between 25 and 50 are living like that first seed. They have stable jobs, predictable routines, and lives that feel reasonable. No disasters. No disasters yet. But growth requires friction, and friction is exactly what comfort removes. Look at Steve Jobs. He didn't build Apple by protecting what already worked. He repeatedly abandoned safe versions of success to chase something uncertain and often unpopular. That willingness to leave comfort is what created leverage. The comfort trap is subtle because it feels responsible. It whispers, wait until you're ready. Don't risk what you already have. Stay where it's stable. But stability without expansion slowly becomes stagnation. This is why so many capable people feel restless at night. They're not lazy, they're not ungrateful, they're understretched. The second seed didn't jump because it was brave, it jumped because staying meant becoming nothing. That's the real lesson inside this motivational story with life lesson. Growth is not about bold personalities, it's about honest decisions. Wealth, skills, and meaningful lives are built by people who step out of safe zones before comfort turns into regret. And that's why this motivational story with life lesson doesn't ask you to be reckless. It asks you something far more uncomfortable. Where have you been safe for too long? Because the cliff isn't the enemy, the crack is. And the longer you stay there, the harder it becomes to fall and grow. Choosing growth over comfort is only the beginning, but many people still feel stuck because they put the wrong things first. In the next video, I'll share a simple story about a jar and a few big stones that explains this clearly. If you're curious, make sure you watch the next one and don't forget to subscribe for the next story.